everybody, happy Friday. Yes sir, we made it. Another work week. We're here. We ain't made it till we got today. And after today, hey, it's the weekend, baby. I don't have much planned. I just need to start doing some decluttering. Like, I know what they say. I've seen people say, well, you got that junk mail, get rid of it that same day. But sometimes it's hard to do that. If I don't work all day and then I get home and then I start cooking or doing something in the house, and then the mail, it's just not something that I do every day. I'm trying to get better at it, but I do have a shredder. So a lot of times I'm sitting watching TV and I'll just start shredding and what's going on? Friday morning chat. I want to talk about some things. And you know what? If you would go back and watch, I don't get a lot of views on my videos, but honestly, this ain't a brag or anything like that. But a lot of the things that I've discussed or situations that has arisen is things I've already talked about. Like the situation with the doctor who was sexually assaulting or whatever those young ladies with the U.S. gymnastics. I talked about that in one of my videos, and I think the name of it is maybe Protect the Children or whatever, but I didn't get very many views, and I know why, because it's limited ads placed on there. So I think sometimes it has something to do with the amount of views you get. But again, I always try to come from a place of love, and I want to talk about things that I think I deem important. I don't know, like a lot of people film their family life. My family life is really kind of, in my opinion, boring. It's not boring to me, but I don't know if anybody else want to sit and see that. But maybe people do. I don't know, y'all. You know, I hear people talk about their managers telling them what type of content to put out there. And I know in business, of course, I'm a business major. I know that you want to sell what people want to see or what they want to buy, wear, whatever. But I just think in this platform you can do a whole bunch of things. That's the creativity part. How can I reach more people talking about the things that I think that are important, that really is important to other people? I guess, maybe. I don't know. Just like when I talked about the graduates and, you know, different situations with finding jobs and stuff. And the reason why I talk about that is because it's something I know. If I tell you something about student loans and trying to save yourself money, hey, that's my testimony. Those are the things I talked about are things I had to learn from. So that's the place I'm coming from. Whether anybody hit me or not, but that's where I'm coming from. So it's all good. Like I said, if nobody else, I got a grandchild. My son, my daughters, cousins, nieces, or somebody may see it and say, you know what, I didn't think about doing things that way. And then some of y'all, you know, so hey, like I said, if I help one person, I've served my purpose. I feel good about that. I just wanted to come on and say hi. I hadn't been on in a while. I told y'all my camera wasn't broke, but my computer was, so I hadn't been vlogging anything. A few things I did when I came back home. I did a spaghetti bake. I didn't do the oven baked chicken, but I made some oven baked chicken. And one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be trying out more recipes. Stuff that's gonna be my first time making. I'm gonna share with you all because I like sharing, and I give you my honest opinion on whether I like it or not. And I want to talk about this. I never did talk about it, but I want to tell y'all about this. So I had started doing these surveys online, and I think I had found it through reading an article about you can make money doing surveys. So what they do is you get points when you you do certain surveys. And so I had done and I can't remember exactly what site, which one of the survey things it was with or whatever. I can't recall, honestly. It's been some years ago. But anyway, I had done these surveys, and based on the answers I gave, they asked me would I be interested in taking part in a survey. And what, you know, I bake a lot. Like I baked as many as 18 sweet potato pies at Thanksgiving, because I told y'all we feed the homeless at church. I baked as many as 15 cakes for a funeral. We was gonna have a real big funeral or whatever. I just like doing it, you know, and you'll bake, because, you know, it's like therapy for me. You know how some people smoking cigarettes or maybe gambling, whatever, but baking is my thing. And honestly, now I don't even really just care for cakes. I eat a piece of cake or whatever, but I like pies, something with a crust, like a fruit pie with a crust. But anyway, don't eat that a lot either. I've actually, I went to the doctor in August. No, not August. I went in June. I had lost, I had maintained my weight. I hadn't gained any weight. And then last weekend at my niece's house, I weighed myself. I had lost 5 pounds since then. But I really just, like I told y'all, I do the smoothies and peanuts in the mornings. Like this day I didn't do a smoothie because I don't want to do I think I'm gonna have to switch it up because I realized putting that pineapple in there, it's sugar, you know. But I'm doing today I'm going to get me a green tea. I hadn't had one. I used to get a green tea every morning when I take my son to school, but I hadn't gotten one of those in a while, but that's where I'm headed to now. And I like to put lemon. Well, this time I got lime to put in it. But yeah, just cutting back. I'm a foodie by nature. I'm a food critic. I'm a foodie. I just am. Some people like what they like, and that's what I like. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't gamble. You know, everybody got some kind of habit. You know, I don't have to just spend just because I have it. So many people have that mentality. I'm trying to do better. But anyway, I see where people going 30 days without spending. Now, how you do that when you gotta buy gas? Because I know you can't go a whole 30 days on one tank of gas. So what do you do in an instance like that? But anyway, I just wanted to come on. I hadn't talked to y'all in a minute. Like I said, a lot of people don't even watch my videos, but those who do, I appreciate you. And I'm still gonna let my light shine. I'm still gonna try to be the best that I can be, help as many people as I can help. That's it. But I don't know. I just feel like, oh, and I saw today with one of the Robert Kennedy, I think his granddaughter. They say she died of an apparent overdose, and she was saying that they would say that she had written a paper in her school, and she was talking about mental illness, and she was sexually assaulted and stuff. And like I was saying, there's a lady that died this week in a town in Louisiana, and she had, what happened was she brought her 5-year-old daughter to the hospital, and the child was dead. And then April of this year, another one of her children died. 2 years ago, her husband died. And they were saying in the paper that about 1.5 years ago, she was at some lake or something, and she was saying that she wanted to kill herself and her children. So my question is, when that happened, why was she able to get her, why were the kids back in her custody if they knew she suffered from mental illness? And then on Facebook, I went to go and read the article. Man, people were bashing that girl. They was talking about it was good she was dead, but she really shouldn't have died. Should have got the death chair. Y'all, mental illness is real. When a person is mentally ill, they don't make sound decisions. And I responded on there because it made me mad. I said, you know, mental illness is real. I said, today it could be her, tomorrow it could be somebody in your family. I know a girl, she suffers with mental illness, but guess what? She saw her brother get his brains blown out. So you don't know what happens to a person. You know your situation today, but baby, things could change in a heartbeat. So we got to have more compassion for one another. I'm sorry her kids died, but the system, somebody failed her because she should have gotten the help that she needed. You understand? Oh, it's gonna be hard, yeah. Come together.